Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the player ratings. Fulham 2, Everton 0. This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easier to find all the latest scores, stats and football news in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. This may be one of the shortest ones I've done because I can't really critique players today, because they were all absolutely garbage. Like, all of them, even the subs were all terrible. So in the last 2 weeks, it's been a pleasure to do this show, and I've been waxing lyrical about all our players. And the mad thing is, last week was probably the highest combined scores for player ratings. This week maybe one of the lowest. I mean, it won't be as low as Spurs, and it won't be as short as Spurs. But so let's get into Jordan Pickford. A 5. A Rattick at the start with a kick to Jordan Pickford, to Phil Jagielka, whacked that at him, and then got it back, and then whacked it straight back at him. And Jags just looking at him like, "What are you doing?" And he was just laughing. I don't know if he could have done anything with either goal, but whatever. So what do I give him? A 5. Seamus Coleman, he's awful today. Kept on losing the ball. Babel legged him for the second goal. Never got any kind of meaningful combination with Charlison at all today. He was just rubbish. I'll give him a 4. Whatever. 4, yeah. Phil Jagielka, a 3. No, I'll give him a 4. Give him a 4. 4. Mitrovic had the better of him all day. You could see the age a little bit more today than you could see it last week. And I think early on he knew he'd lost the battle with him and had to make adjustments in his game. Never really happened for him, as I said. Zuma, next one, I thought did a little bit better. I'll give Zuma a 6. I thought Zuma was probably our best player today, because he had to be, in terms of defending. Won a lot of aerial balls. But don't know. You need. It's hard when the centre back is next to you is getting dominated by a player. Yeah, it's difficult, and he never went on to Zuma. So Zuma maybe had a little bit more freedom, but he did all right. But not what he has been playing. Dean, 5. Just, again, never seemed to have any time. Never seemed to put any decent deliveries in. Defensively, just looked a little bit, not shaky. I don't think shaky is the right word, but just not quite at it again. And wasn't really a spark either. So, yeah. Garner. I think Garner was really bad today in terms of how he has been playing, and that's probably why we were so poor. I think when Garner plays well, it gives us the platform to play well, and he didn't play well today at all. Lost a lot of he just wasn't where he normally is. He just wasn't sniffing out the danger like he normally is. So I'll give him a 5. He just wasn't anywhere on the ball today. And when he had the ball, he gave it up cheaply. So yeah, poor. Andre Gomez, 4. Got caught in possession a lot. Never really seemed to have any time or space to do what he wanted to do. Every time someone matched up with him physically, because there's times when people close him down and he tries to use his body, but he never seems to be able to do that again today. He just kept on getting it taken off him. And with him and Garner playing so poorly, the opposition just kept on breaking higher up the pitch. So what did I give him? A 4? Yeah, I gave him a 4, didn't I? So he was poor today. Gylfi Sigurdsson, a 3. Never seemed to be in the game. Did create one good chance for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which he hit the post with. But other than that, never in the game. On the fringes again, and when he's not in the game and he hasn't got the ball, he's not moving it, and he's not offering himself. It's difficult. Again, another one who got pressed. Fulham pressed them quite well. They pressed the whole team quite well. That's what they did well today, and we didn't have the energy to move the ball quick enough to, or just well enough to keep them at bay. With Charlison, non-existent. Yeah, 3, just non-existent. Non-existent. Same with Bernard on the other side. Bernard gets a 3 as well. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just not in the game at all. Didn't create anything of any note. They just didn't do anything. And same with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. He gets a 3 as well. Just didn't do anything. Just Dom hit the post where he probably did. To be honest, I mean, if the grass is the other way, that might go in. But they just didn't do anything to affect the game. And that's what they have been doing in the last few weeks. Certainly Dom last week, bullying players. With Charles and Bernard just didn't do anything. The front 3 didn't do anything to affect the game. We ended up having 1 shot on target against a team that's already been relegated and has lost the last 9 games in a row. And we had 1 shot on target. I mean, what more do you have to say? We were just crap. The subs were rubbish. Tosin came on, he had a chance. Blew it over the bar. Luckman didn't do much. Walker didn't do much. They can all get 4s. We just didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And I squarely put it on the players. I mean, I think the manager should have played Keane. But it's the players. The players didn't wear up for it today. And I don't know, listen, I don't know whether the routines changed in the week, whether the training's been any harder or any easier, or they've had any days off. So I can't sit here going, oh, they just weren't up to it today. They simply weren't up to it. The Fulham turned up with energy and a press and looking to take some pride from their last few remaining home games. And we turned up. I'm not saying we turned up with the wrong attitude. We just didn't work hard. And if you don't work hard, you will not win games of football. It's as simple as that. And as I said earlier, the most frustrating thing is that Wolves haven't won. Leicester haven't won. Watford now have got 2 games in hand on us. We could be in 7th now, thinking, boss, game against Man United next week. You know, a trip to Palace and then a game against Burnley. And all right, listen, I'm not even thinking about 7th and European place as such. I just want to get above that 50 points mark. It was a bad day at the office. Let's hope we have less of these games now going forward. That's the hope, isn't it? You have less days like this. Early in the season, today has been the norm. Let's make today not the norm. Let's make the games like today one-offs. That's the only way you're going to get some consistency. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you check out all our other videos. See you later.